Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy Neo, and today I'm going to be talking about the Cardano ecosystem. We got a lot to talk about, so let's get right into the video. Now, getting straight into the video, we have this tweet from Coti Network. This was a tweet they put out at 6:11 a.m. November 24th, so that's today, and it says, "We are excited to announce a partnership with Sundaeswap Labs to explore ways to implement the JED stablecoin, the first stablecoin on Cardano." Now, that is a big deal because pretty much every blockchain needs to have a stable coin on it. And since this is on Cardano, it is a later generation in a blockchain such as Ethereum. They already have a stable coin on their blockchain, but that is on their blockchain. That is on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, there's going to be an ERC20 converter, but it's just going to be that, a converter. This is natively, this token right here is going to just run natively on Cardano. So that's something that's very important for things like liquidity and getting in coins and getting out of coins and swapping coins and things like that. So this is a very good partnership that they announced. So with the Sundaeswap decentralized exchange, the DEX, this is going to be like basically it's going to be a place where you can go and swap coins for each other. Now, this right here, we can go ahead and look at the article. But first, just for the people who don't know, there are other stable coins, but they're on other blockchains. Like Tether's on Ethereum, USDC is on Ethereum. Basically, long story short, I don't want to complicate it too much. You can do more research. Not this is not fully what the video is about, but if you want the easy like explanation without going like too far into technicals, these coins are supposed to always stay at $1. Now it could be pegged to something else other than the dollar, but since I'm in the US, I'm just gonna refer to, the coins as being at $1. And even if it's not at $1, like even if it was pegged to something else, it would still be worth $1. So the value of the actual crypto will not change, if that makes sense, unless the value of the dollar changes. But that's going too much into technicals and stuff like that. Basically, a stable coin gonna be worth $1. So this one right here is gonna be algorithmically backed, and all that means is they're gonna have an algorithm that tries to keep the coin from fluctuating in price. And that seems like it's a good thing because it's not gonna be able to be like taken advantage of. Let's say somebody made a stable coin and they're like, "Oh, we have uh we have we have enough dollars to back up if everyone wanted to exchange their stable coin for $1." But we don't actually know that, you know what I mean? So this right here is kind of like more secure if it works. So we're gonna have to see. I'm gonna have faith in it because I think that the team. I've seen interviews from Coti, and they're the ones who's gonna be issuing JED, and I've seen IOHK and the Cardano team pretty much they acknowledge this. So if you guys like the Cardano team, then just know they acknowledge this. It's not a project that they don't know about. So Sundaeswap is another project. Basically, you're going to be able to swap tokens, and it's basically like a crossover. That's what you want to see because it means that the Cardano ecosystem is being built. It's kind of like, let's say you got you need to build infrastructure to build like stability in a way. So or growth. You need infrastructure to continue growing, things like that. You know what I mean? So like, let's say they got a this is just like an analogy. Let's say they got somewhere that don't really have infrastructure. To build the infrastructure, first you're gonna need to build the roads, and then once you build the roads, you can travel and then build the buildings. So that's basically what's happening on the Cardano ecosystem. They're just building things that help each other out in the long run. So JED is gonna be a good thing for us. Let's say you don't want to hold your Cardano for whatever reason. You say you got a big purchase coming up. You want to buy like, I don't know, you want to buy a Lambo. You want to buy a Lambo, cool. But the thing about Cardano is the price changes from day to day. If you just swap some of your Cardano for JED, which is going to be easy to do via Sundaeswap, then the JED is basically going to not fluctuate in price. So you can set that money aside for when you want to buy the Lambo. Now, going into the article, I'm not gonna go too far into the article, but basically it says we're excited to announce a part. Okay, we read this on the tweet. It says Sundaeswap will pair JED with other coins in their DEX. So that was basically what I was saying. Like on this DEX right here, you're gonna be able to swap. You're gonna be able to swap your ADA. Let's say let's say you held ADA, you bought ADA at $1, and then let's say it goes up to $2, and you want to swap out half of the ADA because you want to lock in some profits. Go ahead, you can switch it for JED. So the JED is just gonna be your profit. It's not gonna change. You know, it's not, you're not gonna wake up and it's gonna go down in value. It's gonna stay at the price wherever you locked it in at. So it's gonna be on this, and you can lock in from Cardano ADA. So right here, Sundaeswap will pair JED with other coins in the deck. Sundaeswap users will be able to provide liquidity through JED. Now this is getting a little more complex for some of the new people. I'm trying to break it down for the new people, and you know, for the people who are a little more advanced. But y'all know what liquidity means. Basically the ability to sell or swap. This is gonna be like for the people who want to get like a APY. You want to put your Cardano, you want to get some JED, and you want to pair them together on the platform Sundaeswap. If you're lost, don't even worry about it because it's kind of a little more complex. But basically, you will pair these two coins together, and you will receive Sundaeswap tokens for doing that. That's pretty lucrative if you want to get some Sundaeswap tokens. Now, algorithmic stablecoins will play an increasingly important role in crypto transactions, and JED support is likely to be a key factor in selecting a DEX in the Cardano ecosystem. So this makes me bullish on Sundaeswap because they're partnering with JED. So they're going to have some liquidity, and that's going to mean anybody who wants to use Sundaeswap, they're going to be able to have some coins to actually switch out, because there's some dexes, and I mean there's not really much options to swap coins, you know what I mean? So this is gonna be good. We know that JED is gonna be on Sundaeswap, so we can swap for some JED. That's cool. We're gonna be able to swap some. We know we're gonna be swapping for some. So far, let me see what I know for a fact. We're gonna be able to have, and this is just off the top, this is basically what's been released. We're gonna have Sundaeswap tokens being able to be swapped with Cardano ADA. We're gonna have JED being able to be swapped with Cardano ADA, and I can imagine that you're gonna be able to swap JED for Sundaeswap. So these tokens are gonna be pairs and stuff like that. So the integration between the Sundaeswap DEX and the JED stablecoin contracts is a critical example of what we mean when we say we're building an interconnected Cardano ecosystem. Cool. Like, this is said by the person, you know, somebody from the Sundaeswap team, Pi. He's been giving us a lot of information about the project. I appreciate the transparency. So yeah, basically what I was saying is just going to further allow like people who use Cardano to have more options and stuff like that. So that if you have Cardano, this is bullish for you. I'll just tell you right there. None of this is financial advice. You know, this is just research. So let's see. Let's switch topics. All right. So Cardano ADA currently. Oh, let me go back to this right quick. I will be doing a strategy video on Sundaeswap. Subscribe if you guys want to see that. So this right here is Coin Paprika. Let me definitely put on the dark mode. There we go, looking better. Now, people is spreading FUD about Cardano. So the price is going down. Now, I can't tell you to buy or nothing, but I wouldn't say this is not a bad place to be buying it at. People say like Cardano does nothing. All right, let's go to CoinMarketCap. It's in the top 10. How you think it got there? Because people are, you know, putting their money in it, putting their money where their mouth is, and it's in the top 10. I don't think Cardano ADA is going anywhere anytime soon. This year, it has done over 800%. So if you invested in like Cardano within the last year, like this was possible for you. You know what I mean? 800%. Tell me where you're doing it at now. It's a long-term play. Now, mainly people are focused on this right here. You see how it's in the red? For a month, it's been in the red. A week, it's been in the red. For a day, it's been in the red. For an hour, it's been in the green. And for a year, it's been in the green. So tell me, please, why people are worried about it being in the 4% in the red whenever it's over 800% in the green. And I'm going to just leave that right there. You can use your brains and, you know, take what you want from that. Now, another thing, FUD about Cardano that's Charles actually addresses. Let me go ahead and put my headphones on. Let's listen to what Charles says. You know, I'm glad he addressed this. I'm glad he addresses this. So let's see what he has to say. Basically, um, I don't even have an article on this, but I'm gonna just briefly touch on what happened. So basically, there was a place where you can go and buy Cardano. It was called eToro. Now, eToro delisted Cardano. So that means you can no longer go to eToro and buy Cardano. And that's kind of like a shocker to everybody. It's kind of like, why would you not allow us to buy Cardano anymore? And I just think it's just kind of a bad decision on their part. Unless they know something that we don't. But for right now, we don't know anything. And Charles even says he was just as shocked as we are that it got delisted. So let's see what he basically has to say, and then I'll give my opinions. I'll let his video play for a second to see what he has to say for you guys.
It's not our concern at IO. We don't handle these things. We do the development, the software. We think a lot about the technology, and our relationship as exchanges is strictly technical from that viewpoint. So it gets frustrating because at times we don't get answers. In fact, we find things out when you guys find things out. But I figured I'd just make a quick video because, unfortunately, as I've mentioned in my prior videos, we have noticed again and again and again and again and again fear, uncertainty, and disinformation. And people take something and they try to extrapolate something else from it for the purposes of damaging the price of ADA or boosting their own token or ecosystem. So we now live in a situation where immediately when news is seen, we have to immediately make a video or a response to it, or else it cascades and there are days worth of damage. We saw this, for example, with the concurrency, Nothing Burger, that some very dishonest people in the crypto media and in the blogging and podcasting elite tried to push through, saying that Cardano could only do one transaction per block. Not only is this a complete lie, it's a total misunderstanding of how the extended UTXO model works. Unfortunately, because it took time to write content, that narrative set in certain circles. And now, if you actually go to an Ethereum developer conference, there's at least one person there who believes that, who's a developer, because the news percolated. I even had musicians private messaging me over Twitter saying, "Is this true, this concurrency thing? I heard something in LA."
All right, so basically, what he talks about in this video, you guys can go watch it right here. Charles Hoskinson, liquidity, and eToro. Basically, what he talks about, he's saying like he doesn't even know why they delisted it. However, he's saying that we still have plenty liquidity for Cardano, so it's not really a big deal. But he said people basically are spreading FUD because they just, I don't know, they just spread FUD. People just spread FUD for their own reasons. I'm gonna put it like that. So he's saying it pretty much is not anything to worry about. And you guys can watch the video to see it in his own words. I'm basically kind of summarizing this video because it's like 13 minutes, but basically he's saying there's still plenty of liquidity, so this is not going to hurt Cardano. So basically that means anybody who wants to buy Cardano can still buy Cardano pretty easily. Anyone who wants to sell Cardano can still sell it pretty easily, and it actually got listed on an even bigger exchange. So I don't know why people aren't reporting on that, but I'm here to clear up some of the stuff. Charles is here to clear up some of the stuff going around it, and now we can just move on. Now, looking at Sundaeswap, I will make a video about Sundaeswap. It says coming soon. I don't even know when it's coming, man. I'm just practicing patience and determination to get in on this project. Now, I will do a strategy video, so subscribe, like I said, for that. So the last thing I want to go ahead and touch on is actually the market, the Cardano market. And it seems like it is on a little bit of a downturn, but me personally, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to buy more. I mean, it's not every day that ADA comes down to $1.67. I mean, it kind of is what it is. Either people are going to be scared to hold Cardano, or they're just going to miss out on gains. So it is what it is on that. Like, I mean, I can't So the last thing I want to touch on is the actual charts for Cardano. Now let's take a look at them. So this is the daily chart right here. We can see it has been on a steady downturn right here. It has been steady going down. Now, am I concerned? I'm not really concerned about this. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, so if you want to be concerned about this, you definitely can. But me personally, I'm not concerned. I just take this as a buying opportunity because anybody who knows crypto knows that the markets shake out weak hands. And I think that's just what's going on here. I think the weak hands are getting out. And then once all the weak hands are out, then it's going to start going back up. That's just how it is, man. I mean, I just went over multiple things in this video that are bullish for Cardano. Now the thing is, they haven't come out yet. So once they come out, I expect the Cardano price to reflect them coming out. It's just what it is. They didn't come out yet. Once they come out, the Cardano price should go back up and recover from this right here. I mean, I just see it as a buying opportunity. Why would you rather it be right here so you can buy up here than down here where you can buy down here? And I'm just gonna leave the video on that. I'm gonna go ahead and actually, after this video I'm done recording, I'm gonna actually go ahead and accumulate some more. This is a good accumulation level. Now I'm not telling anybody to go out and buy some Cardano at these levels right here. You are your own person. You use your own brain and you decide if you want to buy Cardano right here. But if you look at the charts, it's it's at a discount right now. So I mean, I don't know what else to say but that. I mean, it could go down. It could go down. Let's say it goes down, but who knows how far it could go down. There's bound to be some support. It looks like there's some support around a dollar. Yeah, it looks like there's some support around $1.02, $1.04, somewhere around here. There has to be support around here. I don't see it falling below this. If it falls below this, I'll be buying like bag loads, bruh. But right here is pretty decent levels to accumulate, in my opinion. Even if it goes down a little further, even more accumulation. If it goes down right here, man, you gotta get some bags at that point. But you know that's what I'm gonna leave the video on that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. As always, it's been your boy Neo, and I'm out.